Hey guys, I've got another couple turns here. I'm gonna try and blast through them. Oh, no, we ended the last one on 27. This is LA Satis. We're picking up on turn 28 in the 4-player Disciples game. We're getting a bunch of Shambler Skin armor from Atlantis. We are sending kits back to Atlantis for thugging his god, perhaps. Every air gem we earn goes to Caelum. Every water gem we earn goes to Atlantis. I'm going to send us few spare nature gems to Utgard and basically kick up my own blood economy here and start sending blood slaves to Utgard. Now, I get off a couple of successful assassination attempts here with swarm assassins. Each of these assassins is casting swarm, which basically guarantees a win. Double swarm cast against these Rentus will win. Unfortunately, I'm going to foolishly leave these guys here for a turn and attempt another set of assassinations. Now that he knows I have assassinations here, but this time without gems. And then I'm going to take the rest of these units here and run them on top of this fort. I'm raiding a little bit around here. Not a big deal, just expanding our holdings. I do see this stack from Flagra come in. Not much I can do about that, so I'm just going to let it go. Not let it go entirely, I'm going to assassinate some dudes. I don't arrive at my... This is a script I want to be using, but I'm still scripting these guys with this. Basically, these guys have a pretty good poison sling attack with area of effect 1, lingering 2, that you can use to sometimes win but still die in an assassination attempt. These guys aren't encountering any resistance. I'm just using my 100 Falchineers to raid, not actually anticipating any combat there. Going underwater with the Shambler skins that we get from Atlantis. This is overkill, but not by a ton. Maybe by a bit. I could probably get away with 2, but definitely not 1. Yeah, two Sorrowmancers could have probably done it. It's so hard to say though with the fatigue. I have a really hard time figuring it out because these Sorrowmancers they're old, they've got high encumbrance despite not wearing armor, and it makes me nervous whenever I use them. We are getting raided by Vettiheim. All these dudes are stealthy, so he's going to pop in and out of my lands, raiding them with these troops. The Grave Consort was on retreat, so I save him no problemo. These units are just so good. Berserker +2 for 12 gold, 21 damage, 6 attacks per square. So good. Crossbowman, 7 gold, crossbows, recruit, like Fort Recruit, like, poof, please. Again with the high density. Only drawback is the size 1 health pools are really small. Absolute carnage here with Caelum and Midgaurd. I don't think... Oh, this is fun. This is his god. Got a Dwarven Ring of Gold, which he probably wants to get rid of, and a Stone Bird. But he's going to self-buff here, and then turn into a Lenormor. So Iron Skin, get his protection up. Looks like he just gets Iron Skin off. Would have been nice to have regen, I'm sure. But this is going to be a win. Lenormor has Poison Cloud, area of effect attack. Like it's a really good unit. It's just that it's not invincible, so it dies. So yeah, Caelum kills a god. Not bad, Caelum. The raiding around Tianchi is going in and out a bit. I don't think, yeah. He's just going in and out, grabbing a few things here and there. I don't think there's anything of note really happens with Atlantis. This is the second time I've recorded this because the first time my audio didn't work, so trying round 2 here, so I'm going to gloss over a few things. Yeah, some very light raiding in here, and then it doesn't look like anything serious is happening on Utgard's side. The Hill Giant attacks, bounce off some PD. He's using a Scrotty, might as well look at this. Frostbrand with armor. So skeletal body, quicken self, changes shape, and attacks. So quicken self, area of effect attack, regen, a high HP chassis, high strength chassis. Excellent way to thug. Plus he had ethereal, which is cool. Yeah, this doesn't work so well. Similar kind of deal with a Doomglaive. Now, maybe this would have worked. Oh no, it's just too much. He just runs in surrounded by Zweihanders. Zweihanders do too much damage. He would have needed Quicken Self and Liquid Body. I'm not sure he has Liquid Body yet. Let's see, Alteration. Quicken Self. Yeah, Liquid Body's 4. So he probably doesn't have that quite yet. Although it is turn 28, so Alteration 4 is quite probable. Stack of Centaur Cataphracts, 100, coming in. A stack of Jotun stuff heading towards the fort from both sides. So that's interesting. Sweet, let's jump to the next turn. Turn 29. God, I hope my audio works this time. Try to switch recording platforms because Obs Studio's been buggy on me. Ah yes, the raiding. So I fail in my assassination attempts here, pretty much to a man. This one wins because the Empoisoner gets his slingshot off. So we'll just go here. So he advances, and he slings, and then he gets the lingering poison. The lingering poison catches, and the Rentus dies. We succeed in assassinating a little bit of what was going on with Flagra's stack. So we're inconveniencing Flagra a little bit. We're raiding Flagra. And we don't receive anything. We hit Conjuration 3, and we're going to go for Construction 6 so that we can make lightless lanterns for everyone. We're basically going to volunteer ourselves for the benefit of our allies to make them research items. So yeah, we are sending air gems to Caelum, water gems to Atlantis, earth gems to Caelum, slaves to Utgard. We send all our fire gems to Caelum because I think, like, hey, you can do something with these. And he's like, no, I can't. And then he sends them all back to me next turn. And we're sending 1,000 gold to Utgard because I had some extra gold this turn. So yes, these are our assassinations against Flagra. He moves his stack here, so it's down commanders. We're not going to look at it yet. I don't want to run into any of his stacks, so I'm betting that I can hit here and dodge this one. Arithia comes in with his god. Might as well look at it. Telkeen's autocast Foul Vapors. This guy's got a light thug kit. Very light. No weapon. And perfect thug paths. Except for maybe the blood. I don't know why you need the blood. It's not for thugging, clearly. Maybe he's got some production goals in mind. He is Mastersmith 1. Makes him cheaper to empower in bloods later. I don't know why. But yeah, Foul Vapors wins the fight underwater. So we're dealing with one underwater god there, and another underwater god here, Sea Horseman of Death. This one's a Kraken with 4 arms and a Bear Claw talisman just because, you know, what is this, 5 strength? Yeah, 28 damage, not enough. Gotta go to the 33. So now we're dealing with 2 gods raiding what was formerly Peak Satis. Turn 27, rest in peace. Turn 28, rest in peace, Peak Satis. We get back raided here with, so we have 2 Sorrowmancers and Vediheim has his god here, which is just going to wreck us. Mistform, Skeletal Body, Fire Shield, Mirror Image, Flight, I think? Yeah, Flight, and then he's going to come in. We would have won this fight minus his god, but his god has Fire Shield, which makes, and Moss Body, and he's Pierce resistant. So, Fire Shield, good against Undead. Pierce resistant, good against Undead. Yeah. And then Moss Body, just in case damage gets through, it gets reduced. Also good. But I don't think we're... Oh, we do pop Mirror Image. We do pop Mirror Image. So he still has Mistform, we're not going to pop that. But yeah, our guys are fighting in the cold, and we're so cold, we can't kill anything. I think that guy escapes, and then this guy dies. Remember, our casters are cold-blooded, so that sucks for them. We might as well watch this utter embarrassment. So we are jumping on top here, and Pythium brings out everything. He's got a stack here. He's got 4 cap Thurugs here. These are the pink boys, and they'll get decently high pass through communion boosts. We've got a Serpent Priest here, which maybe with gems can cast Howl. And then we've got like 20 Rentus. 20 of these things. And I believe he has Dust to Dust. I don't even know if we're going to see Dust to Dust. But we get... It's going to feel close because I brought a lot of troops. Like, I brought the right amount of troops to this fight. If I had wanted to win, I would have had to have... I think I have like 40 chariots, and I think if I had 120 chariots, I could have won this. But it's not realistic for me to have 120 chariots at this stage. Yeah. So we'll speed this up. Horde of Skeletons is coming out. Dust to Dust is coming out. And Dust to Dust is very good for killing strong undead. And slowly, piece by piece, my army routes. So there's Falchineers there, Victed Warriors there. And I was actually like wearing down their line with my skeleton production. So 5 Sorrowmancers could have actually, potentially held here. No, they couldn't have, because he's producing his own skeletons. So it's just as well my guys run. I actually get a fair few of the Sorrowmancers back. And we do almost no damage. We'll have a look and see how much damage we did. We kill a Fortune. Oh no, this is on my side. So we lose our 2 Mercs and everything. And he loses a Thurg. And some troops. So, disaster. Full retreat. He has a massive army with mages. I need to be pulling back. Very sad. Because this is the same team as this guy. So we're in trouble. Yeah, and then more raiding for Midgaurd. So Midgaard's on the same team as Relay and Pythium. So consistent team pressure here. Lots of little van raiding parties. Looks like he catches one here. This is just the right PD to take this out. So this is like 21, 22 PD. Crossbows have the projectiles. Glamour doesn't help with the projectiles. So that's why this works. You've got crossbows that can pop glamour. You've got light infantry with javelins that can pop glamour. And then heavy infantry, when dealing with vans that don't have glamour, can handle their own. So nice job on Caelum for a very efficient, cheap PD dump. The mage didn't actually do anything in that fight. Looks like another little defense here. Same theme. Horse tribe have short bows. Short bows can pop glamour. Then you have troops that can go in and finish up the vans. Super, super efficient. And Caelum's raiding, of course, with both against Tianchi and against Midgaurd. So he's got a 2-front war a little bit going on right now. Again, not really too much happening on this front. Some super light movement from Atlantis, some super light movement from Bogarus, and it's largely going to stagnate there. This is an event. He loses this province. But then this gets placed under siege. So this is a PD dump, but it's undefended by mages. And this is just a lot of Gamherdings. We don't really have a bless for our Gamherdings, which is why he's not blessing them. But the Gamherdings themselves are low resource, high recruitment point units that are just, they just hit like absolute trucks. So you can get them against moderately armored units and they will kill many, many things. Buried somewhere in here is a Scrotty with a race sword. That's cool. The God, Bog Mummy with a Mace of Eruption that summons Lamashtas, which do some damage here. I think the Lamashtas each kill like 6 units. So the Ghost Orb is a temporary gem generator, giving 2 temporary death gems. Lamashtas cost 1 death gem, gets you 2, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at that. Research, summon, death, Lamashtas. Yeah, 1 gets you 2. And if we look at a Lamashta, okay, so when you summon Lamashtas, they don't appear next to you, they appear at the edges, so the Lamashta appeared up there, and then he's going to come into battle. Am I going to be able to find him? There he is. So Wraith Sword definitely steals health. Hits hard, is invulnerable, is ethereal. Like Spirit Sight, like these guys are decent. You can't really have them fight anything elite. But yeah, so he does get some mileage out of that. I don't really do Lamashtas unless I really don't have another choice for a magic weapon. Because they can turn on you. So yeah, just a huge PD dump here. This would be, I don't know, I want to hesitate a guess at 40 PD maybe? That could be. And he doesn't really lose anything. Just, 13 Gamherdings and a couple of other troops. And it's a 1-turn pop, which is amazing. Sweet. So yeah, we're raiding around here. We covered that. This is kind of cool because he'll go in next turn, and that's going to be the end of the episode. Shark Warriors hanging out here on this coral reef. Yeah, it's a real shame. We can't get Atlantis into our lake systems. It would have made, I think it would have made a fair bit of difference for what's about to come. Anyway, we're sending those messages. Let's go to turn 30 and then we'll call it there. Yeah, so first sending messages. So slaves go to Utgard, air gems go to Caelum, water gems go to Atlantis. I'm sending pearls to Caelum. He's interested in putting up some globals, so we'll support that. In terms of what we're dealing with this turn, let's have a look up here. So raiding, counter raiding. We kill a scout because he doubled back on here. We're gonna have to kill some more troops because he's probably trying to pop us. So I'm again trying to dodge. We successfully dodged the last army. Gonna keep dodging. This dude is just gonna inch his way through our pond, taking all these provinces. I can't fight this guy. I have nothing to fight him with. Bog Mummy comes here, easily takes out this province. No big deal for the Bog Mummy. We lose this province to the Kraken. This army appears, and we're now going to lose these 2 provinces as well. So our water provinces are gone. They're just a lost cause at this point. Yeah. Turn 27, turn 28, Peaks of Tis. I remember it well. This army comes out. So we saw this army defend his, well, he didn't even PD dump. It was a small PD dump. But most of these guys are on guard commander. There are 20 Rentus. There's the 3 Thurugs and the Serpent Priest. And like it's just a lot of mages. And they're all Death 1, so they can all cast Dust to Dust. There's 120 Palatines, which, you know, is good troop support. And I can't really do anything about it, so I'm just gonna let him move on to my cap if he wants to. Maybe he'll raid, but I can't fight this in the field. Sorry, can't. I don't want to fight in the field. So raiding here, Caelum. Let's see how Caelum's doing this turn. So inconsequential raids. Ping here. Ping there. Just trying to guess where. He's just trying to guess where Midgaurd's going to pop up. So he guesses kind of incorrectly here that this might be a light force, but it looks like Midgaard's sending like a decent army in here. So Caelum ends up losing this. These are Iron Crows. They're not the strongest of Caelum's troops. He's got Ice Guards, which or whatever they're called. Units with ice protection that are much stronger. But if that had been lightly defended, he would have ended up with that. It looks like all of the raiders disappeared this turn. No real action down here. Tianqi is under incredible pressure from Marignan. Incredible pressure. So Caelum squeezed from the north. Tianqi is distracted and now has to fight his way south because Marignan and Zabalba are applying pressure here. So very tough war for Tianqi. Tons and tons of pressure. Again, not too much happens with Atlantis, just sitting, chilling. Is there a raid or a counter raid? Bogarus moves here, counter raids, but yeah, it looks like this would be a fort going up. No big deal. Yeah, Atlantis is probably thinking about forting up some of this. Ulm comes in, right next to Utgard's cap. Utgard takes a fort. The first of us to take an enemy fort. So turn 30, Utgard's doing well. There's not much here, just a bunch of priests, not sure why. Like, the priests get obsessed with this Lamashta. The priests all have Blood Vengeance, because his bless is Blood Vengeance. So the Lamashta takes tons of Blood Vengeance heat, but also he keeps draining life at the same time. Eventually dies to Blood Vengeance, but like, seems odd. And a pan dies. So 2 Dryads and a pan. So excellent work here from Utgard. Just like powering into this guy. Looks like there's a Drakon coming his way and another set of 100 Centaur Cataphracts. So that won't be pleasant. Sea Dogs take this province. And yeah, let's have a little look at the score graphs. You can see us losing our lake is very sad. We're under pressure. Everyone's just about even on forts. Getting caught up with forts. Atlantis a little slow for his territory, but getting caught up. Our income is down because of raiding, makes us very sad. Gem income, Caelum doing a good job of holding on to his gains with his raiding and counter raiding. Remember, he's been in a 2v1 kind of situation, which is kind of pivoting now to just him and Midgaurd. So he'll be a little more focused going forward. Our research is like visibly quite tanked at this point. I really feel like I have to tank it, and we're just going to continue to keep it tanked, just because of the pressure we're under from Pythium. Fighting is more important than researching. Dominion continues to grow. We lost that little army last turn when we suicided it onto Pythium's fort. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in turn 31.